You all ready for... Whoa. You all ready for Bible study? Alright. Let's get in it. The last judgment. For when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon his glorious throne, and before him shall be gathered all the nations. He shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divides the sheep from the goats. The sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. Then will the king say to them on his right hand, Come, you whom my Father has blessed, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food, thirsty, and you gave me drink, a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me, sick, and you visited me, in prison, and you came to me. Then shall the righteous say, Lord, when? And the king shall answer, Inasmuch as you have done to me one of the least of these, my brothers, you have done unto me. To those on the left he will say, Depart from me, you who are accursed, to the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. I was hungry, and you gave me no food, thirsty, and you gave me no drink, a stranger, and you did not take me in. I was naked, and you did not clothe me, sick, and in prison, and you did not visit me. Then they shall answer, Lord, when did we see thee hungry or thirsty, a stranger, or naked, or in prison, or sick? And he will reply, Inasmuch as you did it not to one of the least of these, you did not unto me. So, this is also a cosmic understanding, alright? An allegorical and a physical. Like, this is, it hits every level. So the way you want to see this to its magnitude, longitude, and latitude, consciously, alright? Everything you do for anyone, you do for yourself and for everyone, for God. Okay, so let's say you're competing with somebody for a promotion at work. You decide to sabotage and block and do all this other stuff, and to try to get the promotion, but your opponent decides they're just gonna work twice as hard, do their best, and let the best man win. Everything that you chose to do is not only going to come back on to you, but it's going to amplify your opponent, the person you wanted to compete against. It's going to raise them higher. Because all you were doing was essentially hurting yourself because you didn't want to play fair. because you wanted to, win at all costs, no matter who you had to hurt, no matter what you had to do. And that's why you lost. So anything you do to another will be done unto you. Because you put it out into the universe, you're going to get it back. It's yours. It's yours. You deserve it. And you can tell who has real, genuine thought for others and who doesn't by the way they live, by what they have, and how they move. Like, for instance, someone tried to block this, and I still have it. And someone tried to sabotage me, and I was amplified. It happens, it's all in fairness. It's all for righteousness. Anything you wish on another, you're wishing on yourself. Literally. So unless you don't want to be, sabotaged, blocked, stalled, manipulated, cheated out of, fortune, whatever, it doesn't matter. Don't wish it on another. Because what's going to happen is, God's going to see you. The universe sees. And He's not dumb. It's God. Okay? There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. There's only whether you're honest with yourself or not about it. And this comes from experience, to be quite honest. I'm just the type of guy that doesn't like to make the same mistake twice. And everything that I go through, I make sure that I document, and so I can teach it to others later. That's the only difference. The only difference between me and you is I document my failures. You see, you can fail 100,000 times, but you only need one time to succeed. So anything you do for another, you do for yourself. I had it in my heart to teach other people my failures so that they didn't get entrapped in the same things. It's hard, to go through them and everything. But when you shift your focus, and you focus on something else, for me, it was documenting my failures. I needed to make sure, that people could understand they're not the only ones going through these failures. They're not the only ones experiencing these failures. It's just soul growth and development. Everybody starts at a different point of soul growth and development. It's just, you have to go through the same process as everybody else. It really just depends on, who was willing to teach you, to show you. You know, I was never... So one of my prayers recently is I asked God why I couldn't let my guard down with anybody. Like, why was I put in a position where I always had to have my guard up, where I couldn't let my guard down and show somebody my heart, you know? Like, you know, now that, like, I don't know, it's an ongoing conversation between me and God right now. So it's just, that's just the way it is. And, you know, he's showing me, but I can only understand what I can understand right now, you know? So, I'm trying to find better ways to be able to be, you know, vulnerable and you know, intimate. You know, when I was in meditation, you know, he said, I wanted you close to me. Don't do this to me. Are you serious?
She means holy spit. Hello.
I cannot. You do that again, I'm gonna turn you off. You're never gonna be able to do music again. TV. Sorry. Yeah, like, so far from what I understand is God just wanted me to be close to him, you know, and you know, I didn't know what that meant growing up, you know, like I tried, like I really tried. But sometimes it's like you're bombarded, you know, with, you know, fake love and obligation and duty and, you know, not true vulnerability, like not guards all the way down where you're just, you know, that's real love. And to feel like that is freeing. It's liberating. It's like a breath of fresh air. You know, especially for somebody like, you know, that's had to have their guard all up all their life. They don't know anything else. Like, they legitimately don't know. So, like, yeah, I've been praying to God about that recently, and it's a rough topic. You know, so like, how would that look? You know, being vulnerable for you. Like, imagine if you were, you just dropped your guard completely and was vulnerable to everyone, knowing that they could hurt you, knowing that they could hurt your heart, but you did it anyways. You know? It should be a pretty cool experiment. It's life, You know, you only got one. So why not? Why not try? Let's move on. Okay, so what we got here, so we got the Eight of Swords. So this is interference. So let's look at it. Upright interpretation. Surrounded, the fool feels victimized, powerless, and trapped. She may be in a situation that feels inescapable. Her lack of agency makes her situation worse. She gives up any opportunity to make it better. What binds her is self-imposed. If she removes the blindfold that prevents her from recognizing her power and taking responsibility, she could escape this dire situation. Reverse. The fool's prison either gets narrower or expands to set her free. Maybe things are getting worse so that there truly are no options. Alternatively, the swords of this prison are loosening and falling away. The blindfold does too, allowing the fool to see reality without her fears and anxieties clouding her vision. She is now ready to take control of her life. And that's the Eight of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords upright. Alright, and it normally looks like someone tied up with a blindfold. That's what it normally looks like. But that's also an energy, that's also a situation, you know. So, yeah. Let's head over to the angelic realm. Father, guide me. Lady of Guadalupe. She will help you conceive a child, heal a broken heart, strengthen all your relationships, find the love of your life. Invocation. Lady Guadalupe, I don't know how to pronounce that, please don't, is more than willing to help you. Place some cut roses in a vase and scatter some rose petals around your room. Light a candle and ask her for her assistance. Pour out your heart to her and listen for her guidance. She will embrace you with her love. When you share that love, it comes back to you multiplied. They're so cute! This is what she looks like. Alright, let's go to the demonic realm. Father, guide me. Oh, jeez. That's a whole lot. Kisselim. In Jewish demonology, demons who play tricks misguide people and make fun of them. Killism means fooling spirits. The Killism appear in the 17th century book Encyclopedia. Related to them is the type of low demon, the Lizim, or the jesters, who act as poltergeists and throw things about the house. Huh. Well, looky there. That's really cool. Alright, y'all. I'm sorry, this was a rather quick Bible study, but it's always up for interpretation. See you guys later.